guys, I'm back. How are you? I'm wonderful. Summer Walker, white tea. Hey, love on me. Listen, it's been eventful, but productive. Today's been a beautiful day. I was able to do some moves and get out and get things done, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful and appreciative. I don't know how to address it. I'm gonna see if it come out. But look, I am who I am. There's no apologies for that. Yes, I still smoke cigarettes, and I am doing my best to quit. I do have a drink every now and again, maybe, when I go out or whatever the case may be. I don't drink every day. It's not, something I have to have. But my relationship with the great I am is not judgeable by others, right? So, I don't know. You just shouldn't be in judgment phase or state. Only God judges, right? And when you do that, you end up hurting people that were put there to love on you just because they don't look, walk, talk, dress, or do things you do doesn't mean they aren't as divine as you are, right? Divinity doesn't come in a package. It just doesn't. Anyway. We can go ahead and shuffle. See what comes out. We got quite a few so far, so I'm gonna just show you because they all just fell. You know what? I have shorts on, but again, with all the judgment, people are thinking that you're using what God gave you purposefully. I'm not. I'm just comfortable. That's just how I am. If you're around me, you know that. But to avoid any issues or concerns, I'm going to put my blanket on, put the camera back down. There we go. These are the ones that came out so far. They all just came out together. Put these to the side. Do the rest. Two more times on this one. Okay. Next pile. Hope everyone is having a great day, and you're loving and lighting and not passing judgment, and, the church, for the church people involved, it does say come as you are, correct? You aren't supposed to judge those people. You're supposed to allow the Lord to work on them in the way He sees fit. You allow them to come in just as they are if you feel that they're incorrect. But, I didn't know there was a manual or a standard or, a specific way of ascension, other than your personal relationship with the great I am. But if there is, please forward me a copy. Okay? I'd appreciate it. One flipped over. There we go. Okay, we'll do this one 2 more times, and we'll go to the last deck. Next is Sativia. Yeah. That is Janae Aiko and Ray Schrimmer. And again, as I told people before, my playlist are parental advisory. And it may not be something you're used to listening to. It may not even be something you like, and that's fine. These are just suggestions based on the messages and the downloads I get during, before, and throughout the showing of the cards. So it's up to you whether you listen or not, and that's fine with me either way. You're supposed to be listening to the message, though, not judging the content, and see, if it's maybe something you missed or something that relates in your situation that can give you some keys, or, Totem drinks is on me. Yes, I do go out. I haven't gone out lately, but if the opportunity arises, I'll go out, I'll dance, I might curse a few times, I drink. I might not drink as much as most, but I'll have a drink or two, a glass of wine if I go, or, maybe a beer once a month, or on a special occasion or birthday or so. Yeah. Cut me off. But I'm back. She into them guys that do a miniature. He ain't mean to keep you waiting. He hopes he meets your expectations. Anyway, the card is, here we come. Ooh. Here we come. Ready or not. That's a we. I don't know. That looked like a happy card when I was writing it, though. Maybe it's rain or conversation. That could be like the 8 of Wands. I don't know. But here we come. Ready or not? You ready? Are you ready? Next is, yes, you are beautiful, and it's perfectly fine to tell yourself out loud every day. Absolutely. I am gorgeous. As soon as you wake up, before you even glance in a mirror, tell yourself, I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I'm successful. Whatever beautiful monikers you like to utilize, or compliments, or adjectives, or any, what's the word? Can't think of it right now. What is it? Metaphors. Or any other metaphors. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I did. Any other metaphors that you can think of relating to yourself that makes you happy, gives you positive energy, utilize it. Definitely. Throw beautiful in there too. You deserve it. Yes, you do. That's an honorable mention. Put that to the side. Okay, next is spirit animal. Cat. Scorpio. Explorer and adventurer. That's October 23rd to November the 21st. Okay, the spirit animal that gets energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. Getting what they want is usually pretty easy for them. Wow. Well, that's nice. So Scorpio has something to do with something's coming out in some way. Maybe you were Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Y'all know I love y'all. Even though I love my Scorpios. I do. I do. Next is Jive Turkey. That's a Red Fox energy, right? Anybody used to say to Lamont? Fred, Fox, Lamont. Any of those names may correlate to Esther. Anybody on the show. Anything correlated with that may have something to do with your situation in some way. But Jive Turkey. So maybe, and I don't want to say this because I love my Scorpios, but it came out, so I have to be unbiased. Scorpio, maybe a Jive Turkey. Or Junior, maybe a Jive Turkey. Or, let's see, whoever this is that can't get you off their mind, they might be a Jive Turkey. Or they're talking to this Jive Turkey saying, here we come, ready or not, Jive Turkey. I don't know, baby. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, no. Trey Songz, let me know. It's a yes or a no, let me know. So somebody's asking, huh? Next is what he doesn't know. Can't hurt his feelings. Do what you gotta do to get right to me. I don't like that. That sounds like cheating or sneaky. So make sure you end whatever you're in before you go into new situations. I like this song though. But the content. Maybe he wants you and he's in a situation. That may be why you're on his mind. However it relates. Next is, oh, shucks. Unexpected windfall. What? Be advised, be aware. I receive, I accept. It's coming straight at you. Unexpected windfall. Honorable mention. Yes. Next is, listen to the whispers of nature. Absolutely. The swaying of the trees, the water hitting the shores, no matter where it's at, the birds, any natural sounds that you hear. Pay attention to the whispers. Messages. Next is DMX Energy. Get at me, dog. Ooh. Hold up. That sound like this. That sound like maybe. Okay. No, I'm not even going to do that. Look. Here we come, ready or not. DMX. You better leave them earth angels alone. I'm telling you. You're not the only person watching. Or the people in your circle, or whoever you paying, or whatever you got going on. It's not the only people watching, and not the only people that can pass final judgment. Please be careful. Move in love. And like, I don't judge anybody. I don't care what your background is, or what you may have done, or haven't done, or what you got going on, or whatever. I mean, it'll tell me how close you can be in my personal life. But as far as like speaking to someone and welcoming them in and showing them love, that don't matter. You know, as long as you're not a threat or trying to harm anyone or being negative, I don't care what you got on, or, you know, how you may speak, or what you do in your private time in your home. That's your business. It's none of mine. I don't care about any of that. As long as your heart is in the right place. Let's work on having our hearts as light as a feather. Can we do that? Anyway, next card. A few people, oh my God, just lost a lot of money. Be advised, be aware. We've been talking about all these groups breaking down, all of these stories spilling out, all of these secrets becoming no longer secret. And, you know, when the light is shined on darkness, negativity, devious deeds, and just malice practices in all forms, all backgrounds, all walks of life, in all ways. I'm not limiting this to anyone in specific. In general, you know, from the government all the way down to, you know, homeless and everyone in between. Your actions are being monitored. And you get exactly what you give. Move in love. It's free. It feels good. Doesn't hurt anyone. Have your guard up. Be direct. Be stern. Be diligent. Become an asset. But move in love. You don't have to be arrogant and nasty or rude to maintain power. You can do it with love and sternness and rules and standards and a foundation and, you know, moving on. Talking too much. Next card is early morning treat. Uh-oh. Could be a lot of things. What's on now? Jacquees? What's that? Won't waste your time? I can't see the whole title. Yep, won't waste your time. Won't waste your time. That's crazy. I don't know what I did. Okay. Early morning treat. So maybe you're going to have something sweet with breakfast, or maybe you have a mate and you're going to have some personal time. To each his own. You like it, I love it. Could be, I don't know, maybe that personal time that you have when you connect with the divine. That could be your sweet little time between you and him. Not him, you and the great I am. I don't know, however it applies in your life. Early morning treat, just for you. Next is Gabby. It's going to be a first, middle, last, person, place, or thing. A family member, a stranger. That could be a co-worker. That could be an old teacher. Could be a street name, however it applies in your situation. Next is generational wealth builders. Yeah, you passing judgment on people and talking, and they building generational wealth. So focus on what you're doing, what you have going on, and you know, don't be so quick to judge, because that may be just the asset God sent to you to test you. Just saying. Maldives. Okay, it's a location. It's a beautiful location. Maybe you're going there. Maybe you just went. Maybe you are planning on going. I'm not sure. However it relates. Next is, gonna need you to get it together or keep it pushing. Oh, yeah, definitely. We need you to get it together and keep it pushing. I don't have time to play no games. And, you know, a lot of people take my directness as bitchiness. I'll say it because they're not used to it, but it's not. It's tough love, right? I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I haven't raised my voice. I'm making a clear point. I'm being very decisive because I know exactly what I want around me and my child. And there's no in between with that. It either is or it isn't. you know? So, yeah. Gotta need to get together. Get it together or keep pushing. Simple. Okay, next is, let's see it this way. Fairy Temple Oracles, read the 7th card. I just so happen to have them out because I was going to do them today. So Fairy, is this the Fairy Temple? Yep. Fairy Temple Oracle, and they want us to get the 7th card. Okay? So I'm listening. I'm going to ring the bell just to break this energy up. I can feel it. It's palpable. And I still love you all. I do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. I'm going to put it down right quick. Well, I'm going to show you first. When I put it down, I will make sure I counted the cards to make sure I got exactly 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So, I need my book. This one does have the table of contents, which is excellent. It's page 54. Okay, so the card that came out is longevity, relish, persistence, everlasting. That's a card. The book, I'm going to read it to you. I might not read all of it, but the affirmation is my soul is everlasting. Okay? I don't know what other way I need to advise it. Anyway, patience, dear. Everything happens with divine timing as an evergreen. The pine is a symbol of immortality and eternity. Relax your soul is infinite. What's the hurry? The meaning and connection you ache for are on the horizon. Some things are worth waiting for. A lasting relationship with an intimate spiritual connection is on the way. Or there may be a deepening in your current relationships. A key to finding passionate love or strengthening an existing romantic partnership is to develop profound self-love. The divine union within magnetizes unity around you. Know that you are whole and complete without a relationship. Absolutely. I don't need you. I want you. Makes a difference. A complementary sacred union is no more than icing on the cake of your rich and layered life. However, a co-creative, reciprocal, and infinite love brings tantalizing blessings. You are a pioneer. Thank you. And life is a new frontier to explore and enjoy. Relish the journey and experience all the pleasures love has to offer. Lust for life and love awakens your creative juices and desires. Leap with faith, and the pure pine tree fairy will support you through to completion. There are unlimited branches of innovation, and you are a conduit for limitless inspiration. Enjoy the journey and make magic happen. Slowly, surely, daily. Celebrate your long, glorious life. My soul is everlasting. Ooh, keep. I'm not even going to say nothing no more. I'm just going to let life speak for itself. For me, I was not in love energy. I won't even lie about it. I was focused on work, you know. And sometimes that can close you off to love if it does come in. However, I have learned that when love knocks, I will answer. And I can balance. I'm able to do work and love at the same time. You know, I am a worker. I'm not a workaholic, but I am a worker and I like to get things done. But I'm well aware of what it takes to cater to a mate, to make them feel wanted and, you know, show them the love that I have. And, you know, loving things is not always just things you can do for them. You know, you can send text messages throughout the day. You can write them notes to put in their lunch or whatever the case may be, in their briefcase or their files or whatever. And when they open it up, they see you. That's love. You do that all day long. It just doesn't have to be certain time carved out. But when you do have that specific time carved out for one another, completely interact with just you and them. No phones, you know, no. Try your best to disconnect from all that and connect to one another. And, you know. So I'm saying all that to say, yeah, I did have love on the back burner for a long time because just was interested in completing my stability, you know, being as stable as I would want someone to be coming in my life. You know what I mean? That's all. But God has a way of putting things there when you aren't thinking of, or when you finally let them go, here they go. You know what I mean? So I'm open to receive, but it has to be genuine and authentic. Moving on. Oh, that's the one that we just... that's the Oracle one. Next card is all things done in the dark come to the light always. Same message. So everything you're doing and saying and judging and whatever may be going on, which is no concern of mine, not interested in gossiping at all. And I'm moving on. But everything done in the dark always comes to the light. Always, always, always. Divine timing. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing. I see your true colors. See right through it. And even told you ahead of time that I would see it. Be advised, be aware. You out here looking right through people. And they know it. So they might get afraid or scared of that and back away. And that's okay. It's okay. God sent you there to help them. They'll be back around. Next is Jackson. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. However it relates to your life. Michael Jackson. I always say Michael because, you know, his music always plays. And I love him very much. He was a wonderful, wonderful phenom. Still is. In the spiritual form. And also in the physical form. That's a beast. When you're a beast in both forms. That's something special. But Jackson, however it could relate in your situation. Past, present, or future. This can also be a street name. It could be a clothing line or, I don't know. However. Next is a house built on lies is bound to fall. Watch your words. God dang. Is it not rolling tonight? Stop lying. Come on. Keep it 100. It ain't me. Y'all saw me shuffle. You saw him fall out. Next is when you know better, you do better. That's all I can say. This is a teaching time for people to know that God is the final judge, and or the God within, or however you want to relate to God, whatever you subscribe to. You know, that's the final judge. So outside people that judge or maybe spread rumors or attempt to do negativity or whatever the gamut of things that can happen, you just have to stay focused on your relationship and co-creating with the divine and allow those things to play themselves out. It's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. And they're probably going to reach out for your help then. Depending on your heart, you may still help them. It's up to you. Anyway, next is, what is that? Comet. Okay. We're going to hit like a comet. I don't know. Or this could be star talk, sky talk. You might be studying something to do with maybe, no. Just the space and stars and stuff like that. Or it could be a lot of things. Astronomy, I think it's called. Yep. All right, next is divine design. The true founding fathers, indigenous civilization will reign supreme. That's all. That's it. Yeah. I mean, the quicker you receive that, the easier it'll be to move in that direction. I mean, whether you receive it or not, it's going down. But just be advised, be aware. The true founding fathers, the indigenous ones, will reign supreme. No question about it. Next is small business collaborations. Okay. So, you're going to have some small business collaborations coming up. That's wonderful. Anytime businesses get together and link up, you never know what you can do in your community, who you can help, how far your reach can go, because we're all, what, five degrees of separation or something like 6, 7? I don't know. Whatever it is, but you never know. You never know. So, small business collaborations, I welcome that and receive it. It's wonderful. As long as it's of the, moving in a form of love, divinity-based, not religious-based, but moving for God's greater good. The earth, children, elders, the homeless, the hungry, the less fortunate, fellow man, just anybody that you can offer enriching help to that will improve their lives or your lives in some way. Because I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were both seeing how at times we're both student and teacher when we speak to each other. Maybe he's teaching me sometimes, maybe sometimes I'm teaching him. And we, after all these years, we just figured that out. Like, wow, sometimes I do play the student role, even though the age difference. And sometimes I play the teacher, whatever is necessary at the time. Because again, like I told you, regardless of age, people have experiences in different areas that you may not, and they can help you. So you don't judge people by their age. You don't judge people by their package. You don't judge people by their talk. Look at their walk. And if they're out there helping the community, keeping to themselves, minding their business, not doing anything that would be considered illegal, then, let's not pass judgment. Let's just link up together and get what needs to be done. These babies are dying every day. More of our men are beautiful men. And I'm not saying all of them that went are considered beautiful, but whatever. No judgment. More of our men are going away now. If you see, there's a big push for the strong, melanated man, whether it be dark or light. They're being taken away. And there's not really much we can do remaining separate. We have bigger fish to fry than what does she have on today? Who is she dating? Does she smoke cigarettes? Was that skirt too short? Who cares when our children are on the line right now, right? Generational wealth is on the line. We're breaking generational curses. It's moving on. Next is Nabar. That's a name. First, middle, last. I'm going to keep going. So you can mess with the throat chakra. You can jumble up my words or whatever you want. I'm still going to keep going. Okay? I'm not giving up. I've come too far. Nabar. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. Could be a family member. It could be a friend of some sort. It could be a stranger. It could be an old classmate. It could be a coworker. It could be a clothing line. It could be a business. However it could relate in your life. Next is, it's never personal. Absolutely. It's never, ever personal. Never. This is what I've been instructed to do. This is not my choice. This is not, I mean, it's my choice now that I'm in it. I love it. But it wasn't a choice I came up with on my own at all. These were all forms of guidance that was given to me and I decided to step into. And when I did, I became a much lighter, happier, more loving person. Do we all still have growth? Absolutely. You never stop growing. You never stop learning. You're never at the top pinnacle. I don't care what people tell you. There's always something for somebody to learn, even if they're the best of the best, or they consider themselves, or the world considers them the best of the best. Because you never, the great I am doesn't, you'll never know everything. If that's the case, you could create another earth. Let's do that. If you're the best of the best, the top of the top, you know everything there is to know. I'd like to see you replicate what we have, and it be habitable. Other than that, please be advised that everybody has room to grow. Next is a soul tie. That could be what's going on. Next is Drizzy, close to you. Close to you. A soul tie, a connection with someone deeply embedded into your soul. Okay, so maybe these are people that you may have had a soul tie with, or that you currently have one with, and you've severed. You've done some cord cutting things, or you've completely shut the door, and maybe they're not handling it well. I don't see a reason why you would cut people off that were good to you, or cared for you, or supported you, or encouraged you, or loved you. So if you did do a cut from a soul tie, or at least walked away, because some you can't cut. Some are just what they are, past life and whatever. It gets very detailed. But there's a reason for everything. I vibe with your mental because you get me. Okay. Next is be on alert. Hit the alarm on your car. They destroyed the last one. Yeah. I had a car. I had another truck, actually. I had a truck, a Jeep Cherokee. And I had just got in, probably about 30 minutes after I had gotten in. My vehicle went from parked on the street to up in the grass. A car came out of nowhere. Well, when I found out who it was, I saw it was a neighbor. But a car came out of nowhere. I got it all on camera, so I'm not lying. I'm not putting it out, though, because people use certain things to make money off that they shouldn't be. And I should have recognized when the person asked me for a copy of the video at the time it happened that was really strange. Like, why would you want to see that over and over? Someone crashing my car. Anyway, long story short, I had a military family that lived across the street. They happened to have me and my son tattooing again, just playing around. Love. Over here, flowers. Whatever. It's art class, and that's how we... Moving on. I got in the house 30 minutes before. Next thing you know, a family member of mine comes in yelling, somebody hit your car, whatever, whatever. And he was hype. I was like, calm down. I got it. You know, it's not a big deal. Why are you screaming and yelling? Somebody hit your car. I'm like, okay, so just chill. Find out what happened. Go outside. I see my car was parked on the street. It's sitting in the grass now. So whoever hit it, I didn't know at the time, had rammed it, knocked it to the side, and the two back doors were like up. You could close them, but they were, I don't know how to explain it. It was irreplaceable, irreparable. Long story short, it turned out being wonderful. It allowed me to get the truck I have now, which I love, which is much newer. I had an older truck, but I love my baby. Trust me, I did. We got on the road. We did everything. I took good care of her, kept her maintenance, clean. People even asked to borrow her sometimes. So, you know, regardless if they talked about my vehicle, they didn't hesitate